So moving into 3, yoga translations number 3, we want to be able to see it still. So having our outline close by. We start out in our sumo. So standing in the center of the mat. We push the swing down nice and low, right? It's always going to ride up, so we start with it nice and low. Lean back, a little moment of trust there. Feet slide to the front of the mat, and we use our forearm press at the same time. Forearm press is going to keep the hook. Then we heel toe wide. We'll do this 100 times, all the way forward, all the way forward. Trace the edges of the mat with your toes. That's how you know your hips are dropping right down in the center of the mat. Okay, good. When we look up, we're right underneath our plumb line. We're not pressing back. We're not forward. We're right underneath our plumb line, right? Okay, so from here, we always start out with a little shimmy, rocking the hips, starting to loosen things up. So let your hips drop even more, Georgina. That's it. Let there be weight there, and then the swing will hook your wings. Perfect. Now we're going to incorporate the leg loops. We always hug the swing. So this hook, wrapping our arms around. Most people will go like this, and you'll hear me go, no, no, no. This is yeah, 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 right? So it's pretty much all we can get out in that microsecond where like they're going to lose their hook, which here you still have another hook, right? So we always have at least 2 hooks. But when we're flying, if you lose a hook, that's it. No hook, no good, right? So we want to get our hooks down now before we try anything crazy. Okay, let's all start with the right leg loop in our hand. We're going to pull that down strongly. So I'm going to lift my right knee, karate chop the foot up there, and get the leg loop at the ankle. Now, it's going to be at the ankle for now. When we slide it to the knee, it's called chilaxin, but at the ankle, it's called floating Buddha. So that's a name for this sequence. Now, second side, always keep your hook, hug the swing, grab for the left leg loop, and then lift. Our first floating pose, we're fully suspended. Now notice the hips want to be heavy, right? They were kind of locked in there. That is just tight hip flexors. In time, you'll be able to drop down. Beautiful, guys. Now you notice the underarms don't like this too much. So we're going to use our chilaxin arms. We can use the forearm press too. That was great, Georgetta. What we want to do is lean back into the swing with the back of the heart while our hips stay heavy. Now see if the hips can be even heavier. Even heavier. Drop the hips more, more, more. Yes. Okay, so you're not going to go back nearly as far. What you're going to do is open up the upper thoracic spine. Keep the crown of the head pointing to the top back corner of the room by pulling up with your hands. And then we're going to add some swagger. So when I sway side to side in floating Buddha, I call it windshield wipers. So windshield wipers is pushing one foot down and then the other foot down. And it should feel really good on the spine, on the hips, on the waist, on the legs. Even this is a therapeutic pose. This is it. That's all we need to do. Let's get in the swing and sway. It's pretty amazing. So you can see how we're moving in multidimensional space. We're crossing one side, one hemisphere of the brain to the other. This is incredibly good for opening up new neural pathways. We want to learn new things and keep using our brain. And this simple movement really helps to balance both sides of the body. Okay, so after we come through our windshield wipers, we're going to come back through center. Let's open up the hips. This is called floating pigeon. We're going to open up our arms wide to a T, bend the right knee in, and just grab for whatever you can grab for. I usually like to grab the foot and the leg loop, but whatever feels good. You can grab the leg loop with both hands. You can hold on to the knee. There's a ton of variations. Just see what feels good for you today. Okay, we drop the hips and open up the heart. So arms are nice and strong and engaged. Okay, we're going to open up second side. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the left knee and grab for the foot, the leg loop, whatever you can reach. Okay, make sure the hips are dropped while the heart is opening. 2 different directions those are moving in. All right, one more time. Let's go back to the right side, bending the knee. All right, I'm going to hold on to the knee and the foot, and I'm going to push the knee down while pulling the foot in. Drop your hips. This is my international sign for drop the hips. It somehow works, so we keep using it. If they were like, we don't know, it's like, we'd find something else for that. Okay, pull the foot in, push the knee down. This is push the knee down towards the ground, so it's like a spiral. Yeah, so not forward towards me, but down. Pull the foot in and push down. So down is like this. Yes, that's it. Totally different muscle. Let's open it up. Left side. So grab for the foot, grab for the knee, push the knee straight down. Straight down, that's it. Pull the foot in. I'm rotating rotating my hips. It opens up the piriformis. I call this the money pose because it's so amazing. All right, let's just stay on this side. Right hand reaches for the leg loop as high as possible to slide up. Push the knee down so strongly that the bottom of the foot finds the inner thigh. Left hand can fly. So push that knee down towards the ground all the way. Push, push, push. Yes, now we're in side tree. Beautiful, guys. If you need to support the head with your hand, go ahead and come into what I call supermodel. It's like a half chillaxin. Okay, good. Go ahead and extend, release, unfurl, nice and slow. Let's go right in the second side. Bend the right knee. Hold on to the foot. Push the knee down, just like our beginner, right? So once we're here, my left hand slides up the leg loop as high as possible. We keep pushing the knee down so the bottom of the foot can find the inner thigh. Yes, and then we fly. So I call it side tree when we're being chill, and I call it flying ninja when we're being like ninjas. So find your inner ninja or just be chill. Either way is fine. Enjoy it. Okay, got to release. Let's go back into chillaxin arms and gently rock from side to side. Keep those hips heavy, heart open, head relaxed. That's our next mantra. Hips heavy, heart open, head relaxed. If you just keep repeating that over and over again in your mind, your body will follow. Hips heavy, heart open, head relaxed. Totally different way of approaching our body. You can have a lot of sway, a lot of play, or just a little bit. Slow jams, whatever mood you're in. Excellent. Let's come on back to center. Let's find our flow. So this is a vinyasa flow translation. Very loosely translated, but here we go. We're going to tee the arms so we're straight up and down. Now notice my hips, they don't move. I'm just going to lean back into a star. It's also called starfish, right? 5-pointed star. From there, I'm going to come into namaste. I'm going to squeeze my hands together, squeeze my legs together, straight legs, pressing up, lean back. You're hooked with your forearms. Beautiful. Go ahead and sink the hips back and down. Open up, wide T. Inhale here. See your hips really still in here. Exhale, star. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lean back. Exhale here. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, come down. So we pause and a reverse namaste just to really get that stretch. Do it for a minute. Did you feel how that opened up everything? This is so amazing. Inhale, T. Exhale, star. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, press. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, come to sit. Beautiful. I want you guys all to be moving through your core when you do this. And again, I'm adding so much more of the RX because you guys are doing the advanced training with me. Just watch for 1 second. I want you to see the difference, right? So when we move from our core, when I'm pressing, my hips are controlling the movements, right? And the rest of my body is just going along for the ride. Most people are tugging on the head and doing all this with this part of the body. And I just want you guys to, it's a hint of what we're going to do tomorrow. I want you to do it again, but I want you to feel your hips leading the way. Okay? And lower the hips and come down. Lower the hips and lean up the body. Beautiful. This is our power center. We're starting to lower our center of gravity. That's why we want our hips to drop. Beautiful. One more addition to our vinyasa flow. It's called ladle. So let's inhale T. Exhale star. Inhale prayer. Exhale squeeze. Inhale lift. Exhale back. Now hold on to the swing. Inhale. Reach up. Hold on to the swing. Exhale. Shimmy the swing to your lower back. So it's going to go right across your hips. Squeeze your legs together, toes touch the whole time, and then bring your arms wide and around and overhead, palms up. Yes, squeeze your arms together. Great arms, yes. You're a ladle. You don't want to spill the gravy. The gravy being your energy. Awesome. Go ahead and swim the arms wide and around. You jump, grab for the swing. Good. So head up, hips down, right? So let the hips lead the way. Hips. Yes, come on down. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so that was the last bit. Now it's a back bend and an inversion at the same time. Really big pose. Most people won't be that ready in a beginner. So first 3. T, star, namaste. T, star, namaste. You just do that over and over again because you're undulating the spine. Then eventually they'll be ready for ladle. Okay? So those are our 3 poses. I keep adding ladle in even though it's a more advanced pose because it just feels so good. And now we are going to get into our swing bada. So both knees bend, feet together. Glue your feet together. This is your foundation. This is your anchor. Then we can push the knees down to open it up a little bit further. Okay? Now if this is too much on the neck, right? If you're straightening your neck, use the diamond arms, right? So diamond arms, diamond legs, and just relax into it. But keep the feet together. So this would be more restorative version. Reach for your knees, slide towards your ankles, and up the leg loops as high as possible. There you go. Press the feet together, lift the hips, lean back, flying monkey. Oh yeah. So again, we're stretching the front of the neck, front of the shoulders, roll the shoulders around a few times. This should feel really good. Squeeze the bottom tips of the shoulder blades together. And then when you're ready, head up, hips down, and legs go wide. Can you keep holding on? Good, I know. We're gonna wanna let go. Don't let go. Now we're gonna bicep curl wide straddle, right? So our wide straddle splits, they're actually made easy here because we're just using our arms to lift us up. So wide straddle, bicep curl, lift from the heart, keep the head in line with the body. Just do 3 if you can. Beautiful. In time, the hips will open and like it. And then let's relax. So shake it out. Right? Jazz hands, whatever you need. Chillaxing arms, windshield wipers. We have one more pose we're going to finish with. This is a really great pose for every last pose of the sequence is like the most advanced. Even if it's a beginner class, this would be the beginner advanced, right? So we're going to try it. It's called wow. And wow often goes to whoa, but we go where we go. It's like flying monkey when we had the knees bent, but we're going to thread our hands through and make an X, right? See if you can thread your hands through and make an X with the leg loops. Yep. So figure it out. Just thread one back and grab. It makes an X. Oh, yeah. There you go. It's so much easier than our brain lets us. Yeah, just grab that one. Help it out if you need to. There you go. Okay. Yeah. So typically I just let people figure it out. I'm like, pull one back and the other one forward. Okay. So just like flying monkey, we're going to lean back and arch and pull. But now our legs are wide. Okay, that's why we warmed up with our wide straddle. Okay, so it looks like this. We're going to inhale, lift our chest, exhale, pull and sink back. Whoa! Oh, amazing. Such a big stretch. Arch and open through the chest. Now, it's a whoa because we were like, whoa, and then it can be a wow because we can let our hips come straight up and down. When we get a little bit more advanced, we can really pull. But for now, we're going to keep it back and simple and easy. But if we really pull, we can go straight up and down. Okay? So inverted W. Good. It's beautiful. Doesn't that feel amazing? Such a big opening for the upper body.
It's really hard to get my butt up.
Yeah, it's not going to happen right away. But when it does, that's when it's like a wow.
Do you want us to squeeze our thighs together?
No, away from one another. Your legs should be sideways, not behind you. But for now, don't worry about it. Just pull the legs apart. So it's more of the wide straddle than pulling the legs together. Which means you're not going to go as far, but what we're doing here is opening up the chest. So if you feel an openness through your chest, you're in the right place. Okay, great. So are you guys okay staying with the swing behind the back? Because typically this is where we would take a break and kind of reset, but we're going to come into a half Buddha. Stay in your sumo squat. I'm just going to re-index the videos.